good, yo? Welcome back to brand new Comic Reaction Release issue number 8 of Black Cat Man. Now, before we get into the actual issue, we gotta talk about the big news that happened before this issue release. Bam Adebayo hitting 83 points. I know there's some other news about this comic that we'll talk about, but yo, bro, I gotta talk now. If you guys have been long time subscribers in the chat, you guys know that I am a basketball guy. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really keep up with basketball like I did back when I was in high school and had a brief resurgence during the COVID year. I was watching every Lakers game and I got to see LeBron win his 4th title. Yeah, I follow teams, man. I keep up with things here and there, man. You know, I see stuff on ESPN on Twitter from ESPN and whatnot about games. Obviously, the Luka trade was huge and all that jazz, man. But yo, literally right before I was about to start recording, man. Also, it is literally 83 degrees today. I don't know why. We are only in March, and there happened to be a random heat wave coming into Virginia after it had been constantly snowing for the past couple of months, in and out. You know, we had the big snow like back in January, which was kind of awesome. And after that, we kind of like brief snows here and there, man. Nothing to that extent. But then randomly, we were like, fuck it, it's summer. 83 degree heat, man, with no AC on, so it's fucking miserable because we have the heater set on the AC unit because, you know, it's still winter time. So, like over there on that side of the room where I have my chair, my couch, it's fine. I got the fan right at me. I'm cool there. In this area where I got my laptop and shit, I'm on my own. I'm basically in a desert. Occasionally I might feel the fan hit like the back of my head or whatnot. I might finally get some of that breeze every once in a while, sometimes while I'm here. But like, yeah, it's not been good having to work on this side of the area for like videos and whatnot while this heat wave is going. Thankfully, tomorrow, this is the last hot day. Tomorrow it goes back down to 73, and then the day after that it's back to 50. So this is the last time I got to put up with this shit. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, as I was saying, literally, I was right before I started the recording. Bam! Then I saw the video from RDC World about Bam after he scored. He was like 83 points. What the fuck are you on about? Watch the video. Then started looking around. Check the Heat Twitter account, and yeah, Bam scored 83 points, topping Kobe's record of 81. Obviously, still behind Will Chamberlain, 100-point game. But yeah, shit crazy. I watched highlights. I watched its first take section on it, man. Shit's crazy. I'm going to go after I'm done recording this. I'm going to watch the actual highlights of the game itself of all of his 83 points, man, because shit was crazy, man. I got to see that shit. But yeah, man, shit was crazy. Never thought I'd see somebody take Kobe's record, man, in my lifetime anyway, especially when I'm still so young. I haven't hit 30 yet. Like Kobe's game happened, that was before I was really into basketball. Then, you know, of course, Bam took his record here when I am 25. Anyway. Or 26 rather. Anyway, okay, but yeah. Anyway, now the actual big news that came out with this regarding this actual comic is that somehow, some way, the book got an extension. As you guys know, I mentioned this a few issues ago. It was announced that both this as well as the Spider-Man comic would be ending at 10 issues. I imagine I was disappointed and sad to see Black Cat go because I really enjoyed this art. Spider-Gwen, I was not at all surprised that it is getting ended, canceled, whatever, at 10 issues. But I was kind of sad this book got canceled so soon, man, because I was really enjoying it, man. I was kind of sad to see it go, especially since, you know, Jay McKay got some legs on those Black Cats, and I was really enjoying this one as well. So I was sad to see it go so soon. Well, I don't know what happened. If Marvel saw the outcry for Black Cat and people's disappointment, I don't know if there was a random surge in comic sales with like the last couple of issues or something. I don't know. But either way, man, the book got an extension and is now going to be going up to 15 issues. And after that, everyone's like, come on, keep buying the book. Get it extended again. So now they're just trying to see how long they can keep it running. Whether or not it survives and goes past 15 issues and gets another extension, or if it ends at 15, we don't know. But hey, it got an extension, man, so it's getting 15 issues total, at least at the time it's recording. But like I said, maybe they'll post another extension and it goes up to 20 or something. I don't know. But I'm happy to see that Black Cat will be continuing on for a little bit longer. Anyway. Black Cat, hot. Yes, MJ and Felicia are very hot women. I do concur, random side. Anyway, let's jump right in. The negative zone. Bad days have been a way of sneaking up on you. You think you're just going to make a quick side trip into the NATO zone to help a friend steal a cringy audition tape from a maximum security storage facility. I don't suppose you're open to negotiations, but you end up in the clutches of some rock monster with all the blood rushing to your head, facing almost certain death. Felicia, run them to Forts 2 before he gets you too, and let you steal all the glory while simultaneously looking like a better person. All right, Venom's getting in. Nice all paid spread. I don't think so. That's why you gotta strong arm your friends into coming with you on your zany adventures, because then at least you're not alone. And if you just happen to be the host bodies for alien symbiote with super strength and a complete disregard for its own safety, so much the better. All right, credits. Hey! Oof. Great. I'm going to have to dry clean this now. Do you have any idea how complicated it is to get dust off fox fur?
Stop fighting, you block. You block of chlunk.
Never mind. Don't answer that. Or chalk. You're in trouble, big guy. The only rocks I like are diamonds.
Why are human brains so important, yet so squishy?
He's not personal, big guy, but nobody's allowed to mess with my friends. Yikes.
That was ridiculous. I hate the negative zone. Nothing but low atmosphere and talking blocks.
Next page. Ooh. Got the partial mouth open mask thing going on there. Looks good. I really dig it. How about thanks for saving my life?
How about thanks for saving your life, Blondie? If you had some situational awareness.
Fucking Christ. I really should have brought more than one bottle for this. Ugh. Also, I don't mention this is my only issue I got this week. So once I'm done, I get the thumbnail done, I can go back to the cool corner of the room. Anyway. Okay, Blondie, if you had any social awareness,
We would have had to jump in there like that.
I'm not sure I like this little parasite friend, Mary Jane. You think being forced to rely on other life forms for survival would teach you some social graces? I don't know. He's a symbiote, not a parasite. Ugh. But the truth is, neither of us should be out here risking our necks for some stupid videotape. We're all here. We're all so afraid of being judged, but that we think our reputations are worth more than our lives. Now look. We're wandering around some crystal wasteland without half a clue where we're going. Come on, MJ, it's not that bad. It's never that bad. The danger zone has a way of dumping you out where you need to be. Plus, you got me, a walking, talking good luck charm. You're a bad luck charm, Felicia. Consider that your very short-sighted way of looking at what I do. Thanks. Luck isn't a glass half empty; it's a glass half full type of scenario. It recognizes that glass is 100% full, 50% water, 50% air. Luck is making both halves work in your favor. Will you shut up? I'm going to fall. You should have interrupted me. I was on a roll. Well, next time you feel a philosophy lecture coming on, wait till we're not careening down a sand dune in another dimension. Okay, it's distracting. What's distracting is watching your friend turn into a shiny black goop. And next page. Hey, then I think that might be the spot we're looking for. Oh no, it's not as romantic as what I was picturing. You store it. True, but if I wanted to hide something precious in a place nobody would be able to get to, that's where I put it. Ugh. Okay, we're in business. Let's make we're in business. Let me take care of the breaking in part. You worry about finding the tape once we're inside, and don't be intimidated by complicated looking locks. I have a very specialized set of skills for that. I've never met a lock I couldn't pick. It's not the locks I'm worried about. Hey, slow down. Ugh. How do we get past a lava moat and a wall? And a wall of cut glass. Ugh. Cut glass spikes. Or do you have a specialized set of skills for that too? No, but that part is a job for you and your goopy friend. But the symbiote has a weakness to fire, and those spikes will cut through our webbing. Is there a sort of plan B? Not unless you've thought of one. Whoa, what the fuck is this? It talks? What is that? It's a sphinx, a guardian spirit. How do you know that? I minored in classical literature. Welcome to the U-Storage, the Negative Zone's premier ultra-secure storage facility. Rated 5 stars on Moogle, Moogle and Yorp. I think it's supposed to be Yelp. For access, please enter the following reader. What cannot be seen but also felt, has no form but binds people together, and has no price that keeps its value. Listen, we're in a hurry. Can we just skip this one and mosey on past the wall while you look the other way? I'm sorry, babe. I can't do that. I'll handle this. Miss Sphinx lady, I'm pretty sure I have the answer. And the answer is friendship. Incorrect. The answer was Fiat currency. What the hell is Fiat currency? I've never heard of that. Friendship? It sounded plausible. This is a native zone, you dweep. Not a rom-com. Yeah. Come on, we gotta get out of the blast radius. We have to figure out we have to figure a way to get past the molten over the wall. It's our only chance. But how? Next page. I don't know. Grow giant frog legs and jump over it or something. Do I have to?
Apparently, the answer is yes.
Hold on. What the? Ugh. Oh man, I am sweating. I still gotta make the thumbnail after this. Hey, put me down!
This was your idea, Blondie.
Whoa! Next page. Let's never do that again.
Listen, you wanted a way in, and we're in.
Can't say I'm a fan of the decorating scheme. Very very desolate wilderness. Do you ever get tired of being so realistic or something? Nope, never. Sheesh. They built this place like Fort Knox on steroids. These walls have got to be 3 feet thick, and locking mechanisms are likely to be extremely complicated pieces of. Sorry, I know you were excited using your extremely specific skills. How did you do that? Next mention. Well, I had to make some kind of contribution to the whole breaking in project after screwing up the Sphinx's riddle. So I tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the combination lock. That feels like a pretty serious security flaw. People get complacent about this kind of thing. They think the fancier layers of security will save them. Think of how many people are still using their birth dates as their bank pin. Oops, are we supposed to do that? Felicia, are you serious? When we get home, you have to change it right away. Alright, see if we can find this tape. Is this videotape? When we get home, are you even sure we're going home? This is massive. How are we ever going to find my videotape in all this? I don't know, but I'm prepared to have fun finding out. Ooh, come on, we can't afford to get distracted. But don't you have enough jewelry? Haven't you knocked over everyone's bouquet on 50th Avenue? Yeah, but this is jewelry from the native zone. You're infuriating. Okay. We need a system. Otherwise we really will be here forever. I think we should start at the top and work our way down, floor by floor. We can possibly go through every box in every vault we can't possibly go through every vault in every box in every vault though. I mean, look at all this stuff just piled up in here in the main room. Now imagine half a dozen floors the same thing. We're not going to search every box, MJ. We're going to have to use a process of elimination. For example, we know your tape isn't going to be in some dusty old storage container from Xavier's Institute. Wait, what? What is this? I'd only ever heard stories, legends. I think it's the sage Perleus. Am I saying right? Perleus? Am I saying right? Rumors on underground forums about the most valuable artifacts a thief could possibly acquire. So it's very, it's shiny and expensive. Anyway, and now it was in my hands. Felicia, I think you should put that down. So beautiful. No thief could possibly walk away from such a prize. Huh? What in the world? No matter what it might cost him, it's bright. Felicia, what did you do? Infernal Hulk. Ew. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the issue. Another banger issue, man. Oh, son of a bitch. Fan. It's better than what happened in Rich Chris, man, because that should be a 90, 100, It was torture, man. But anyway, guys, overall, I give this issue a 9 out of 10, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me so if you feel like it. Links to the trust below, and to those back for more. See you guys next time.